Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So in today's session, we will discuss about one more concept in computer networks, that is errors in data transmission. And also we will see what are the causes for getting these errors, right? So let us start the session. Error in data transmission. So we know in the computer networks, the data will be transmitted from one system to another system, or we can say one device to another device. So there might be a chance of getting this error. So in computer networks, what is an error? So if received data doesn't matches with the sender data, that means whatever the data we are sending is not matched with the receiver, so that is called as an error. For example, so sender sends some data like 100101 and receiver receives that the data 110101. So these two doesn't matches because here there is an error. I mean, here sender sends 0 but receiver receives a 1 as a output, right? So this is nothing but an error. So here one bit has been changed. Okay, this is nothing but error. So error during the data transmission. So whatever the data we are sending from the sender, that should be received by the receiver exactly, so without any deviation. If there is any deviation, that is called as an error. So now what are the causes for getting these errors, right? So mainly three causes for these errors. So these are causes of error or occurrence of error. So why the error coming? So the first one is a noise. The next one is a interference. And the third one, distortion. Noise, interference and distortion. So these are the main causes of getting the error. So the errors can be different ways, single bit, multi-bit or burst errors. So that we'll see in our next session. But now we'll see about these three. What is a noise, what is a interference and what is a distortion, which are main causes of error. So first one is a noise. So noise means whenever we are transmitting some data, if any data has been added to the sender data, that is called as a noise. Okay, so addition of data to existing is called as a noise. For example, so sender sends 10, receiver, so during the transmission, so this becomes one more bit has been added, like 1. Okay, this bit has been added. Okay, so receiver receives 101. So that means which is an error. So sender data doesn't matches with the receiver data. So that means there is an error. So addition of one data during the transmission is called as a noise. Okay, that is the one cause of getting error. And coming to the interference, hope you understood this noise. And coming to the interference. Interference means, so at a time multiple data will be transmitted in the channel, right, in the transmission medium. So in our previous sessions we have seen what is the transmission medium also. So that can be either guided or unguided. So at a time multiple senders will be sending the data and multiple data will be transmitted to the transmission medium through the transmission medium. So if there is any chance of overlapping the data from different sources, then we call it as a interference. So overlapping of data from multiple sources. So hope you understood. So at a time we are sending the data to the receiver. Similarly, some other person will send other data to the another receiver. So parallelly, much more of data from different sources will be transmitted to the destinations. Okay. So during the transmission, if there is any overlapping of data, that is called as an interference. So this is a one more cause for occurring the error, getting the error. And the third one, that is a distortion. So this is also called as signal distortion. So we know the data will be transmitted in terms of signals also, right? So if the shape of the signal has been changed from during the transmission, then it is called as a signal distortion. So for example, so if the data has been sent in this way, but during the transmission, if the data has been changed in this form, see, the shape of the signal has been changed, right? Even though the amplitude or the frequency will be changed. So such type of thing we call it as a distortion, signal distortion. It will change the shape, maybe due to the amplitude or due to the frequency also. So such case, the error we call it as a signal distortion. Okay, so this is the third cause of occurring error. So these are the three different causes to occur an error. So that means if the sender, the data which we are sending is not matched with the data which the receiver received, is called as an error. If it doesn't matches, then we can say it as an error. So what are the reasons of causing this error? Means due to either noise or interference or distortion. Right? So hope you understood about this error in data transmission. So I'll stop here, and in the next session we'll see what are the different types of errors. So now we have seen what is the error and what are the causes. In the next session we'll see what are the types of errors that can be occurred during the data transmission. Right? So let's stop here, and if you are having any doubts regarding this one, feel free to post your doubts in the comment section. Definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. If you really enjoyed the session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.